Hey everybody, Jayborino here, welcome back. This is Quagmire, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2 created by Jones. I have updated to version 1.02. We're heading into Mission 7, Event Horizon. Let's see what it's all about. I have not played Quagmire for a couple weeks now, and I updated it a while back. I don't remember what was in the patch notes. We'll see. That's what happens, though, when I record a bunch in a row, and then I'm releasing one a week. What I remember is that we learned that the mercenaries were hired to bolster the KMC in order to keep this war prolonged, so that big business could reclaim local mining contracts and make a bunch of money, and that the Keyhall Legion has been acting suspicious. Supply base Vespine disposal site, 5 clicks south of the Hades River. Major Harkins, excellent work at the depot, capturing those troops. Roger that, sir. Now then, you ready to tell me exactly what the hell happened at Hades River? Like I said, sir, confirmed enemy stragglers. We had reason to believe a tunnel network had been set up in the area. As soon as our men had visual on the targets, they took the opportunity to engage. Without authorization, but I say it was the right call. Fuck what you say. Bunker busters on top of a gas pipeline? You see these tanks? Take a guess as to what's happening to that area. I've just about had it with you, Major. I don't give a shit about your track record. You jeopardized the mission. You'd best unfuck yourselves and keep your stormtroopers in check, or I'll have you relieved of command. Do you read me, Major? Loud and clear, sir. Do not push me, Harkins. I'm a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy. I know y'all are anxious to hear about Bravo's status, so here it is. Charlie Company has reached Bravo's position near the POW installation. There aren't many survivors. They're on their way back to HQ. As for Lieutenant Welsh, still MIA. The installation is completely destroyed in a series of explosions resulting in its collapse. He's most likely dead. Now to the task at hand. A large canyon splits the AO. We have targets on both sides. Bulldog, you push through enemy defenses north of the canyon and destroy every Vespine pump along the way. The 2nd Battalion Strike Force will roll through the canyon using captured KMC armor. Okay. You're not going to like the weather out there. You're going to be facing conditions where our aircraft can't operate. Visibility is damn near zero, and we got no idea what the enemy has in store for us there, so bring your armor. You need to do this fast. We can't contain the Vespine flood for much longer. Take out those goddamn pumps and do it quick. Everything else is secondary. Move out. Okay, fairly abrupt, concise. Destroy the Vespine pumps. You know what? I guess I can't argue with this. It makes sense that aerial recon's really not going to provide us any info because of the whole visibility thing. Vespine pumping stations, rocky, poor maneuverability, very poor visibility. Unknown enemy presence, no lightly equipped troops expected due to the hostile environment. Okay. So everyone's going to be in combat suits. The hostile weather conditions and poor visibility make it impossible for any aircraft to operate. The area is split by a large canyon with targets on both sides. Time constraints necessitate a two-pronged attack, where reinforcements moving through the canyon will be separated from Alpha Company. Anything new here? Science vessels, which we won't be able to build. Okay, what I wish it kind of... If it was able to tell us, are we facing just KMC, just pirates, or both? That would be really helpful in the intel report, though I guess it makes sense that they might not know. Alright, loadouts. 32nd Marine Division. It said there were time constraints. So to me, I think I might want to look at... increased SCV speeds or reduced build time. Actually, no, I already have that selected, right? So... I think I'm pretty happy here. I mean, the extra upgrades also could be good. And we could say screw Bulldog for now. So let's just get some upgrades. Vehicle weapons. We don't need ship weapons. TRS has 2 points. I think... it's the first thing I looked at, but honestly, as I see it now, +5 radar radius for Trickster seems excellent. Increased attack cooldown or extra smoke grenades could also be very good. I think any of these are fine. I think I'm going to go with the extra smoke grenades. Okay, any extra consumables just seems extremely good. So let's go. Kraken Shale, 15 clicks northeast of Hades River. Okay, here we are. No base, that's fun. Let's go find a base. Poor visibility. Due to the massive Vespene leaks, aircraft with the exception of science vessels cannot operate in the area. You will not be able to lift off buildings. All units vision radius reduced by 2. Blech. The Vespene geysers here are unstable. Once depleted, there's a significant risk of a gas explosion when harvested, destroying the refinery and damaging all units in the Okay, so we got to keep track of the geysers as they're depleting. Vespene leaks are almost out of control, so you're on a timer. If the timer reaches 0, it's game over. You can buy more time by destroying pumps. Each pump you destroy will add 10 minutes. Okay, cool. So we can at least interact with a bit.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, we seem to have found a base.
Been waiting on you. Can't wait.
How much is in these? Only 550. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's going to be annoying to figure out. I mean, yes, I do need a command center, I think. There are multiple geysers. I need at least one command center, and in fact, that's not where I want that. That was a waste of money, but we need this right in the middle here. So we only have 30 minutes. We got Raquel Flynn again.
Is it critical?
Jump start sets the damage multiplier to point. Okay. Does she have like a self-heal? No, she can't use that on herself. Okay. On like using her usables really just I just like leave her on jump start, I guess. Okay, so there's not much we can do here besides make some supply depots and try to get started. So we've got to move fast. I'm thinking those tanks. I don't remember what they're called. Okay, that's fun for me.
That's fine.
I'd really like those tanks. Who has a scope? Oh, do I have a sniper in here?
Standing by.
Ted 2 receiving.
I do. Okay. So John Corona.
Sounds a little fuzzy. Understood.
Oh, I can't throw uphill. I thought I could throw uphill. You know what? Let me just restart, because obviously that's not going to work. And I want to get my resources back that I lost. Alright, I figured like we had barely gotten started here, so why not just restart? Because having one of our heroes lose one of their second chances this early is going to hurt. So let's, I guess, scout with the Vulture while we get our base set up. Can we... No, that's nothing. Okay, so we've got the global timer here. We know down here is a tank. That's what killed Corona. I'm not sure if there was a ramp down there or not. Guess I could go back and check my video, but I don't know offhand. I didn't really catch it. More geysers. There's some more minerals. And what looks to be just some units. Okay, so that was some decent scouting. Let's get these guys down here to start harvesting. And, well, I guess I could make an academy. When you're done with this command center, why don't you come on over here and get that set up. I'd like to get to a factory and make mostly mech units on this map. I think that would be pretty prudent. Obviously, I want to get to siege mode quickly as well. So they could attack me from here or here. We know that there's some units, so this might be their main base. I'm not sure. Let's get the academy. We can get a comset station up. And the sooner that we can get a refinery, the better. Let's just grab some extra Marines for now. I guess I should just throw a bunker down because it wouldn't hurt. So let's get one up here, and then we can make one down here next. I'm not really... I mean, there's barely any resources here, so we're going to have to look around for something else here very soon. Okay, so we've got the academy coming up. Got some more Marines. And now... we really just got to find more resources, I think. Here we go. We got the sniper. Why don't you go ahead and deploy and watch out that area, and then we can make another one down there. And I kind of want to just wait for the comsat station. That seems like it would be pretty good. So, as long as we don't build anything near the Vespene geysers, it feels like the worst that could happen is they blow up and destroy one or two SCVs that are near them. Though I don't know how large the explosions could be. So, we'll find out. Let's grab that comsat station. I forgot about the... excuse me. The orbital commands. Something's happening. Bulldog, it's Jackknife. 2nd Battalion in position. Oh! Oh! They said they had captured KMC mech that was going to come and support us. I didn't realize we'd actually have access to these units. Copy. Glad you could make it. Save here. Will do. Amphibious APC. The attack squad's amphibious APC has been deployed on this mission. It can carry and deploy the squad support team. Okay. Let me... oh, goodness.
Complete.
So we've got the entire TRS. We've got a global timer. We have Vespene geysers that explode, though I'm really not sure how much damage that's actually going to do when they blow up. It says the immediate vicinity, so I'm going to assume as long as we are not building right next to the geysers, it's fine. Having the TRS is tricky. There's more resources on this map than there have been previously, though. So I'm going to hope that maybe we just macro for the most part and not really use the TRS as much. Maybe we use, like, we could use Trickster to, you know, for buildings and stuff like that, and then we, like, leave Larimer and our group of Marines. Where are the other two? Is this... Why are they up here? Okay, fine.
You got some work for me?
Do we have... Is this the... This is the tank that was giving me problems, isn't it? Maybe we can do this. So let's set up some mines.
Heading that way.
Look, that looks connected. Okay, we're getting attacked. Get in there. Keep making SCVs, and I'm going to start scanning, because, again, we got to look for other bases as soon as possible. And then separately, I have to get this base all set up. So, we've got supply depots. You guys start harvesting here, and then get this geyser set up, and we'll just make maybe a bunker. I want to get these guys down to my main base. Let's quick save and just start taking these Marines out. We got jumper mines. I could always cloak. Do what we need to do. Okay, that did it. I'd like to get rid of this tank, and then we can move these two down. We could also take the extra base up in that direction. So let's get some extra... let's get an aid station. There's a lot happening on this map. Like, it's extremely overwhelming at first glance. So I'm just going to try to focus on one of these factions for the most part, and then go from there. All right, get down there. What's going on up here now? Did I empty that bunker accidentally earlier? I'm not sure. Just load in here.
Add-on complete.
Okay, aid station. Let's grab stabilizer med packs and then a couple a couple medics, and then this has to finish, and we can start getting mech units.
Yes, sir.
In theory, I can come down and take this now.
Right away, sir.
And let's move these guys up here. And I could set up the jumper mines all around here.
Got it.
And I could also give myself some vision this way.
Heading that way.
Upgrade
So that should give me
complete.
some extra notice if stuff is coming this way.
The time has come.
Man, okay. Pretty large attacks, and these things outrange me.
Understood.
Let's give him a bomb. Trickster. Take that. Okay, and then go and finish him up. Okay. We're using TRS sort of effectively here. I'm a little nervous. Okay, get some SCVs. And again, there's a global timer. Don't forget that, Jay. And then we need timer, or an academy here. There's a lot of attacks coming from this direction. A lot of attacks. Okay, get more Marines.
Please state the nature of your medical
I think we should just turn some of this stuff on autocast for her. She's got flashbang grenades. I'm just realizing that now. I would like to move up. I think we're going to leave Trickster back here. If I don't need to use him, he's just going to get ahead of my other units and get killed. Make some Marines here. So we have a totally separate tech tree here as well. Can we just, like... Okay, there's resources up there. Bunker there. Why don't we take these guys and come on up here and look? And, yeah, Trickster... I think we just leave Trickster there
Base
for
is
now.
under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Okay, I guess this was kind of expected. Come on down here.
SCV good to go, sir. You want a piece of me, boy?
It did get hit by my mines, which is great. I just didn't have total vision on that. So where's, this is where I think we just want to grab Trickster and,
Orders. SCV good to go, sir. I read you. You want a piece of me, boy?
and have him set up more of those mines, because down here, this seems like the best place to do it. So here and here.
We could use some help here.
Okay, good work, Sniper Man. And then let's go ahead and, yeah, this is saturated. Good stuff. They're sending more units up here to just, like, sit up there.
I'm a bad man.
Add-on.
So we might have to clear that out separately. I'd like to get a factory with KMC. Their infantry is the same. Grab U-238 shells.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty.
So another geyser up here, and again, as long as we don't stay near the geysers constantly, that should be good. And I think Drake, we just don't want near the front lines because he can get nuked down so fast.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, that's a grenadier, isn't it?
Add-on complete.
Yes, get him, sniper. Get him, sniper. One more shot. There you go. It took you a while, but you did it. We lost a Marine because you were too slow. All right, I think I'm going to start getting the jackhammers. And I think that's what I'm going to use to mostly push through this. We need siege mode. We need an engineering bay, and then an armory. And are these units still down here? Yes, they are. Oh, they have like a building there. That's actually interesting. Okay, set this up. I think we should just take all of these geysers now.
Additional supply depots required.
Who needs depots? My upper base. All right, so let's go ahead and take
Not enough
this outpost. Never mind.
complete.
We need more minerals with this base down here ASAP.
Come on.
Separately, it seems like the majority of the attacks are coming from up here. So let's clear this area out and expand to it. And we need more depots. So let's queue up 2 there. I'm also going to grab a bunker here,
Research
just as a bit of a backup.
Right away, sir.
Okay, that's looking good. I could grab stabilizer med packs down here. In fact, no, I'd rather expand. So let's take this. The units that are down there do kind of concern me. I could probably use Trickster.
I'm tired of waiting.
Okay, goodbye, Vulture. You did your best for us.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Okay, so let's clear these. Oh, these were pre-placed, actually. All right, good. So, I see. Okay. It's really hard. It's really challenging me to figure out like which direction stuff is attacking me from. Just keep making Marines right here. We're gonna rally up to this direction. And oh, that was one of those laser drills. And I hate you, Discord overlay. Please leave my sight. Okay, stop repairing. I need to set this up. And maybe we need to clear this area out up here as well. It's like I'm not really sure which way I should be going to make this work, because we could get attacked from multiple directions right now, and it's a little overwhelming.
I read you. Reporting for duty.
Okay, let's get this set up. Could put Trickster in this bunker. Should be able to attack most things. Probably want some demolishers as well. Demolisher upgrade, let's do it. Let's start getting some of these basic upgrades as well. Get an armory, and I have to start making a move here. We have 15 minutes left. Guess it doesn't hurt to take our time now. Here, get on over here to repair. Let's get some medics down here. Repair the aid station. Get stabilizer med packs.
Is under attack.
Ugh. Where you at, Trickster?
What?
Go and get him.
Sights this way. Got it.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use his T, and then we're going to use
Hey, no problemo.
this, and then this, and then you're going to flee.
Let's get off my back.
You can come over to the aid station. Let's load up this bunker. Let's get more Marines.
Upgrade
Get some
complete.
APCs, and then, like I said, we got to get moving here pretty soon. I have to kill the units that are up there because that's a problem.
Yes, sir.
Good work, siege tank. Then we got to start getting some extra SCVs up here.
Standing by.
Okay, let's back up here.
Patrol.
I really got to get moving here. I got to look for these stabilizers as soon as possible. Okay, so I'm going to make a new bunker up here, then repair this, and I'm going to take this group.
Standing by.
5 Marines in here.
Go.
And
Mineral
1
field
SCV.
depleted.
And then you all, let's come on up here and see if we can find something that we're looking for. Meanwhile, down here, I'm just going to keep
Base is
building
under
stuff.
attack.
Naturally, I leave for
Oh,
1
and
second,
my
and they
base
bring
is under
a
attack.
tank. Fine.
Piece of me, boy. You want a piece of me, boy?
It's not annoying or anything. I'm pretty sure these are just set to have bully triggers, and that's just the way it's going to be. Okay, so let's grab
Upgrade
vehicle weapons
complete.
level 2. That's right, we got a free one to start.
Our allies' base is under attack.
I'm a little overwhelmed. Like, it's very
Hold on.
challenging for me to
Complete.
focus on a particular thing here, because there's a lot happening. So we can get siege mode down here. What can we make? Rhino tanks? Drilling rigs? Heck yeah. Okay, and then hunters. So we need that power station. That's our equivalent of an armory, so let's do that. Okay, very nice. Get some Marines down here. I have some medics in there too. Do this.
Orders received.
And it looks like we are going to need a small amount of defense down here.
Good to go, sir.
Okay, that's harvesting very slowly, but it is harvesting. So I'm just going to rally a ton of Marines up here, and then let's try to clean out whatever is down here, or up here, rather. Good amount of stuff, but that is A-okay with me. Let's take them out. Looks like a nice area to expand to. This must be one of the pumping stations. Okay, cool. That gives us 10 minutes. That's solid. Oh, God. No, no, not Larimer. That's just going to nuke down our heroes real quick. Okay, let's back up here. Once again, try to set up just like one bunker right here. And I'm feeling good.
Base is under attack.
Drilling rig upgrade. Yes. Do it. Haha! Got him in the APC in time.
Mineral field. Additional supply depots required.
Alright, pretty consistent attacks. We need depots.
Orders, Captain.
So let's just
Affirmative.
queue them up. Some of these geysers, or some of these refineries have exploded, but it doesn't really seem like that's a big deal, so that's good. Something is on fire. Not sure what happened there.
Jacked up.
Okay, so I'm kind of taking this slow and steady. Let's get some drilling rigs, and then rhino tanks,
Not enough minerals.
and then we can't afford anything else. So let's, I guess, grab some additional SCVs. I have to pick a direction here and attack. Looks like that's going to be perpetually, it's going to look like it's on fire. Which is fine. If I leave these units here, then we shouldn't have a problem with stuff getting to me, but
Commander.
you don't have to be sieged
Mineral
up
field
anymore.
depleted.
Might be time to get some demolishers. Improved cooling systems, great. What do we have here? APC upgrade. I like that. Jackhammer upgrade, great. Demolisher upgrade. Let's just grab all of those. They should be relatively quick. And Stimpack I don't need. All the upgrades come from the power station, so let's just queue those up. And then I have to pick a direction to go in here pretty soon. Does anything from the KMC need to be reloaded?
Give me something to
I suppose we'll find out.
jacked up and good to go.
Okay, so now let's just rally up to the front with Marines, and I think I just want more
Upgrade complete.
jackhammers. Is that what they're called? Yeah, jackhammers. And maybe some Goliaths? And then what upgrades can we get here? Vultures for extra... Oh, oh no, research spider mines. I thought they could replenish the spider mines. That would be real good.
Orders, Captain.
Okay, and then this is properly harvesting. They're leaving us alone up here, thankfully. I could go up here, or I could push down at the bottom, and I'm not really sure which one I want to do. And I think,
Additional
well,
supply
first of all, we need
depots
depots.
required.
18 minutes.
Additional
I'm kind of
supply
taking my
depots
time here at the
required.
beginning with the
Not enough
expectation that
minerals.
we'll be able to move a lot faster later. So, again, just get lots of Marines.
Upgrade complete.
Let's reload here. I probably should build another frontline
Additional
factory.
supply depots required.
I'm going to go ahead and take this group and start moving forward and seeing if we can find another thing. Gotta go for this. These jackknives seem so good. Okay, there's another one right here. That'll buy us extra time. Sort of at the point where I simply just cannot... I think there's a sniper. I simply just can't worry about the objective. Yeah, there he is. Larimer? Good work. I can't worry about the timer. We're either gonna get it or we're not. Oh yeah, there's a Warhound up here. Not sure where these are coming from. Again, they just have stuff that's rallying through this direction. Right. Come on down here. Can't afford to lose this. I'm sorry,
Base
medic.
is under attack.
We'll rebuild some of those. I have enough resources with this group, or with my top base, that I can...
Taking fire.
Let's go ahead and get more Rhino tanks and more Marines. Maybe an extra medic. This is very hard again because I have to pick a direction and stick with it. Did this one blow up? Oh, it's considered depleted. Let's not build on that one again. Here, come up here. We'll do that one.
Upgrade
Ah,
complete.
my bunker's going to get blown up, though. Not sure what the best direction to go is. Maybe up here? We have to,
Mineral
again, we gotta
field
just pick a
depleted.
way to go and then stick with it. And then let's hotkey
Our
this
allies
group.
are being attacked.
Just make Marines and leave them here. And then
Not enough minerals.
can leave these guys back here. That's fine.
Jacked up and good to go.
And we can only fit 5 Marines in here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
Okay, and we've got these heroes in here, which seem like a big liability. We gotta be very careful with those. Very, very careful with those. Let's move up here. Again, this seems like a promising direction to be pushing in. These APCs are so quick. They're very speedy. I'm gonna quick save. This seems to be going well, but anything could go wrong at any time. I want to upgrade this comset station, and that reminds me to make an orbital command, because that,
Mineral
yes,
field
increases energy
depleted.
output of the comset station. Seems very, very good.
Mercy is for the weak.
Okay, still looking. Tanks up there. I have no artillery. We got to get some artillery if we want to make this work. So let's back up for now. We can go a different way,
I'm already there.
Your forces are under
and we want
attack.
demolishers.
Add-on
Many demolishers.
complete.
Like 4 or 5 of them
Upgrade.
should be
Command
good.
Center upgrade. Mineral field depleted.
Okay, and then this comm station is now added.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, I see some resources there that you want to go for with KMC. I'm going to take this group and start pushing up here.
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
We
Our
got
allies
23
are being
minutes.
attacked.
My god, there's so much happening here. I think, like, just leave Trickster somewhere else. I think that's what I'm thinking here. I don't want to have to think about what he's doing at this point. Like, Diesel can come with us.
Our allies are being attacked.
See, now I've got Drake here, but he's pretty much alone.
Our forces are under attack.
Definitely going to lose him here. And see, naturally, they attack us from a direction that we weren't fully prepared for, because of course that's what's going to happen. Drake's back up. He's helping us. Sit by the aid station, and we just got to make Marines and Rhino tanks to sit here and defend us. Meanwhile,
Mineral field
this group, I
depleted.
think we just got to keep this roll on. Found a little base here. Nice! Laser drills, let's go! I wish we could make the Warhounds. The Warhounds are the pirates, though, aren't they?
Enlighten me.
Our
Okay, so
allies
I
are
am
being
going to
attacked.
take this. 22 minutes. The heroes are just such liabilities. Because you have so much to focus on here, it's a pain in the ass. Oh, good, we found one. It's really a pain in the ass. Okay, so you all, I guess, we're going to move you up because we're going to take this.
Don't provoke me.
Oh, we found some of their production, though, so that's a big plus. Every little bit that'll stop them from attacking us, I'll take.
Don't waste
Every little bit. Heck yes. Okay, we found some staging area. Oh, okay. So I'm going to have to rewind here or perhaps load. I'd prefer not to rewind. It causes some problems every so often. How long ago was this? This was only 3 minutes ago. Okay, I think that's fine. So let's load this up and see what happens. This has been going okay. Again, I'm extremely overwhelmed, and all I can really do is pick one very specific thing and focus exclusively on it, because otherwise this is just way too much. So we've got,
Mineral field depleted.
I need some demolishers. So let's get those queued up. Separately, we've got this base, which we know is going to get attacked naturally from a different direction than what we're prepared for. So let's go ahead and get a bunker up here.
Received. Commander.
And then we've got those upgrades coming out. Good.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Get some more Rhino tanks. We know that pushing up in that direction was good. What I can do is just salvage this bunker because we don't need it anymore because they're only going to attack us from here, in theory.
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
You know, they haven't attacked me from this direction for a while. Just in case, I'll reset up this bunker, and I'm just going to make Marines to rally up to my other group. We got the Demolishers coming. I think I need more factories. This was that attack. Okay, I'm going to make some extra SCVs to bring... Actually, I don't need to make extra SCVs because these are here. And I think I just need more Marines to come with us in this attack. How many APCs did I make? Too many. I guess I could put Diesel in one of them. Okay, so let's take this group. I don't really care about these hunters. They're okay, but infantry is not what concerns me.
Additional mineral field depleted.
Okay, we're getting near supply blocked with both of these groups. Diesel, stay in the back.
Mineral field depleted.
And I'm just going to attack right up here.
Depots required.
These are all doing their thing. We have some extra SCVs. I'm going to move them up here and take this.
Right away, sir.
And then
Our allies
you can make depots.
Roger that.
Okay,
Our
keep going.
SCVs are under
Look
attack.
out, Diesel.
Base is under attack.
Did I? Oh, you know what? I never cleared that out. So we gotta, let's come down here and just clear this out completely and take it, and then see maybe what's up this ramp instead. Did I ever make this comset station on this save? No, I didn't. Let's move these SCVs up.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, Marines rally up to here. Rhino tanks, and then here's the other, the Vespene pumping station and a bunch of their production. So this should slow down their attacks to some extent.
Our allies
The timer seems, again, it's like, I feel like I can ignore it for the most part. I need more production in my KMC area.
I read you.
Definitely need more production in my KMC area. Let's just grab another barracks. I don't think we could produce out of another factory if I wanted to. I'm going to go Demolishers right now. I can make the science vessels out of the factory. That's interesting. Okay, we've got Demolishers now. Probably want to get a...
exhausted.
Probably want to get a...
Upgrade complete.
what am I thinking? I want to get something. Can I not go up this ramp? Oh, I see. It's it's a different level. Okay, well, I've got the Demolishers now. Let's have them attack this. And then let's hotkey here, and then we're gonna go... Oh, I need Vespene very badly on my
Our allies are being attacked.
KMC base.
Standing by.
Should I keep this press on? We got plenty of time, so like I'm not really in a rush right now. Let's just keep hitting this. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Get some more Demolishers.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Got some gas down here we could take. Got some gas here that we could take.
Depleted.
Got some gas down here that we could take. Let's set this up and then get more. Okay, I got a nice little area up there that we can also take. So I am going to... This looks secure right now. And this is a dead end? Okay, good, actually. That's really good. So let's clear this crap out and move up here.
Are under attack.
I wonder where those even come from. Save them! We got an upgrade advantage. Let's go! Alright, you guys can all transition up here. SCV. And then these guys... Yeah, I got plenty of time. I think we just gotta incrementally crawl. Which is kind of annoying, but, you know, we gotta do it. So I'm just I'm picking a direction and I'm sticking with it. Clear all this stuff out. What I would really like to do is find where they're producing from. Back there. Okay. That's where we're gonna go. So if we can clear out the pirates completely, then we've got a lot of wiggle room.
Yes, sir.
So let's wait for this to finish and then set these guys up.
Yes, sir.
You can
Mineral
come
field
over
depleted.
here. Is this on the same level? It's really hard to tell. Is that a cliff? No, it's not. The visibility is...
Our allies
It's
are
certainly
being
something.
attacked.
It's kind of hard to deal with. That looks good. I would need a science facility soon.
Give me something to shoot.
Honestly, I think I'm going to have more luck if I press down here. So let's do exactly that. Oop, again, I need to hit tab to make more Rhino tanks.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
And then Diesel back up.
Upgrade complete.
Cancel these and get some medics.
Insufficient
Not enough Vespene, okay.
gas.
Let's try to finish this base, this base up first. You know, I'm going to send these medics back to get some energy. It's kind of a pain in the ass to do, but we got to do it. Has Diesel already gone down once in this version of the save? I don't know. We're about to extend the timer even more. I'm so overwhelmed on this map. I just have to pick one task at a time, and honestly, losing the heroes is kind of the possibility of losing heroes is kind of a pain, but it's what we got to do. Is just babysit them. That's why I left Trickster and Drake just to sit in base. I don't think there's any point in using them to do anything. That might be it for the pirates. Kind of looks like it is for the pirates. I see a laser drill there. KMC is dug in pretty heavily here. You're all out of ammo, so let's send you back. Let's transition all of you up here. And then one of you... I'm just putting one SCV on each of these again, because they might explode and take all the SCVs with them. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's send you here. Again, one thing at a time. Right now I'm focused on my economy. Next, I need more gas with the KMC. So I'm going to send you here. Outpost first, then refinery. You, refinery. Though the KMC, I think I don't really need to do anything with any... Well, I mean, I could always do something with the KMC, but at this point, I think I've destroyed most of the pirate stuff. So I'm going to send these guys back to base, because I could explore what's in the middle here, which is basically nothing. There's another generator. Looks like that one's kind of placed in a position where I should have attacked it first. What I do need these orbital commands.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Waiting on this gas right here. There we go. The ability to scan, because I can't scan anything right now, makes this particularly hard. I guess let's make a factory up here. And we got to get rid of the upper left. So I'm going to use my KMC units here momentarily.
Upgrade.
Let's transition all these guys up here.
Complete. Our allies' base is under attack. Command center upgrade.
Yeah, that's
complete.
fine. Go that way. They're all going to die. No, maybe not. Maybe I can... No, there's a... No, they're definitely going to die. Here, here,
Our allies are being attacked.
here. Maybe they'll figure it out. I don't know.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Good night, sweet prince. Okay, well, this army's back. Yes, Diesel can get healed. And let's go ahead and clear out all this crap. We're going to come up to the top.
Can't fix stupid.
And then we're going to auto-attack over to this generator to buy myself more time that I absolutely do not need.
Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, and then we get a machine shop here. Add you to my production group. Hitting tab brings up this stupid Discord overlay. I swear I thought I had permanently turned that off, but apparently not. Okay, and once we can reload these things, we're in good shape. I don't think I need more artillery, so let's cancel that and just make jackknives. And then some APCs that we can occasionally load stuff into. I don't see the point in the amphibious APC here either. What I can say pretty confidently is I think that the TRS shouldn't even be on this map. I think it just adds a level of complexity that I just don't even want to deal with. And I'd prefer that they just weren't here at all. That's just like my opinion though, man. I just think that all they're doing is adding a liability, and they haven't really been helping that much. And I just wish they weren't even here. Okay, so there is we got to get rid of this. And I think, yeah, just dive it, even if there's something in between us. Please don't target Diesel. Please kill it before it hits him. Okay, we're fine.
Bark all day. I'm a bad man.
Okay, this looks like it's pretty much all cleaned up. We can kind of swing up here and go for this middle section now. This is mining away.
Yes, sir.
This is being built. Just make Marines, I suppose. And
Our allies are being attacked.
just get out of here. Discord overlay. Hitting tab for some reason is pulling it up every time. You know what? Hang on. Let me just quit Discord until I figure out how to get rid of that stupid overlay that pops up, because I swear I just turned it off completely, but apparently not. Now it's definitely turned off because Discord is closed.
Get your head out of your six.
Take out that sniper.
Our allies are being attacked.
Oh, he's just here.
My time.
All right.
Walk the walk.
We have more resources here that I think we need to take. Where are just my errant SCVs? I think a lot of them died, actually. So let's just make some more SCVs and get them harvesting up here. That sniper may very well have killed a bunch of my SCVs. I don't know. So we're low on resources for KMC, but we don't really need any. We don't need any right now. Whereas this group got plenty of resources. I think I'm just gonna go Goliaths now. We got the Goliath upgrades, didn't we? I could make a science... Can I make a science facility? I can.
Orders received, Commander.
Okay, so I am going to try
Jacked up and good to go.
to load up some of these APCs.
Standing by.
And then you all
Receiving.
get reloaded for now. Let's just select all my Marines and then tab them back to 5 to load them into the APCs. Unless I can... I mean, I can't see the Marines. That's the hardest part. I literally can't even see them.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay, I see an attack coming in. And now it's just depots. Let's get some more
Your
SCVs
forces
here.
are under attack.
Get some more SCVs here, I guess.
Mineral field.
I don't think I really need
depleted.
additional SCVs, but...
I can't build here.
And these are all just for science facilities. Can I make... That'd be weird if I could actually make science... I can make science vessels.
Additional supply depots.
Having them be able to
required.
spot on these cliffs would be certainly really nice. Okay.
Got a target in mind.
So this is a pretty big group of units, so I think I'm going to make a move. Now that I'll be able to see siege tanks on the high ground. I'm looking for drills. That's my main thing right now. Alright, good.
Vespine.
And I'm just going to take out this, like, heavy-hitting stuff from a ways away.
Bring it.
Because that's why we have artillery. If we can hit this from a long distance as well, that would be ideal. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it, though. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more of you. There we go. Okay, and with that, let's just push through here. I can get these guys rearmed shortly. In fact, let's just send them back to do it now. And then meanwhile, KMC...
Back up.
Let's move up and clear
Our
this out.
allies are being attacked.
Ow.
Add in the
Diesel, please. Alright, I'm not going this way.
Waste my time.
It all connects, but I don't have artillery with that faction. So here, you can reload. These are all very slowly rearming.
Target designated.
Let's get some more jackhammer tanks. And we got to push up this ramp. I love this high ground crap. Believe you me, I love it. It's my favorite thing. Just randomly place turrets on islands.
Com receiving.
Okay, we have 64 minutes, which should be more than we could ever possibly need or
Upgrade
want.
complete.
There's a drill up here. Where's my artillery? We need it up here. Everybody back up for now. There's 2 sets of artillery. Or 2 sets of drills. All right, we got to get these guys up there. What is happening?
Your forces are under attack.
All right, get up here. Everybody back up for now. Just get repaired by some SCVs. Just get Marines up here, plus a couple extra medics. And then I've already queued up some extra stuff, but
I'm a bad
yeah, this group of units is in mild trouble. Why don't we
Orders received. Orders complete.
get some SCVs up here to repair? I'm going to build more SCVs. Now we have enough resources with the KMC that we're in good shape. You have to keep flip-flopping with which group needs more help. Okay, rally up there. Could build another factory up here.
Understood.
Okay, so you guys, you're going to attack this. I'm going to scan for you. Where was there? There was another drill somewhere. Okay, scan again. Go for this tank. And the thing, I mean, one of the things here is that I realize that I can see decently on my screen. It's definitely limited and fuzzy, but it's probably much worse for you. There's nothing I can do about that, obviously, so I apologize. There's another drill somewhere. I know there is, but I can't see it. Oh, it's up there, and I have no energy. I might just have to bomb on top of it. I wouldn't want to do that, but... Okay, I have enough energy now, so we gotta scan, and then you guys hit this laser drill. I mean, I could just auto-attack on top of it. I'm pretty confident at this point we'd be fine. Okay, so you all clump up and go. I guess one thing I could do in the future is build a factory and float it around. I can't do that on this mission, but that would be cool, wouldn't it? I don't... Why? Get out of here. Okay, let's just send a small group back to ensure that this is safe. Meanwhile, these guys... If I could link them up together, that would be great. Let's do it with this group. Right, there's stuff on high grounds up here. Yeah, like tanks and stuff. I am going to run out of energy. I could make more command centers. You know what? No, you all stay here. We could do this with just the KMC.
Moving out.
Where did that factory go that I was building?
Give me something to shoot.
I think we're all connected up. Look at that. We got both of our sets of units here. We don't need to worry about that. So there's 2 remaining. They're hidden somewhere. That looks like both of them.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, it's time. I guess, you know, I'll send these guys back to get reloaded. I thought I started building a factory. Where was that?
You gonna bark all day?
Maybe I canceled it. I don't know. Anyway,
Our allies are being attacked.
now let's go. What is still attacking me in random places? There's some just pre-placed stuff down here that's getting me.
Not enough
I'm not going to worry
energy.
about it. I can see the last 2. I can probably hit it with demolishers. I really like these jackhammers. They're very cool. And it's interesting that we were able to use the KMC. At the end of the day, I think that this mission was really overboard with the amount of things it expects you to manage. And that's why, as soon as I recognized that my brain was going to just be totally flooded, I was like, all right, just pick one thing at a time. Get situated such that you won't lose and get wiped, but just focus on one thing at a time. Don't get stressed thinking about every little thing. Make sure heroes aren't going to die. That's it. Dark Horse, it's Bulldog. We've taken out all the pumps, awaiting orders. Copy, Bulldog. Stand by for orders. All units, this is Dark Horse. Pressure in the Vespine network dropping fast. Mission accomplished. Return to base. Okay. Well, long-term environmental catastrophe averted, though obviously this whole area is completely screwed at this point. So let's see if there's a post-cinematic and see what we got. I assume we're going to get points for TRS and for Alpha Company. We'll find out. Confederate Council Headquarters, Tarsonis City. Councilman. The Omerta situation. Where are we on this? Anything new I should know about? We're on schedule. We've captured several key targets, currently making preparations to... Any setbacks? Unfortunate developments? No real problems to speak of. I mean, we've had overwhelming strength on our side from the outset. We've got this mapped out. You know that. No real problems? I like the little shrug he did. Well timed. That's right. What are you getting at? I hear there's been a Vespine spill in the pipeline near the city. Are you aware of this? Yes, that's correct. I'm aware. The pipeline is in the middle of a war zone. Obviously, this is something that we've taken into account, and we've made preparations for this eventuality. It's nothing we can't handle. The issue is being taken care of as we speak. All right, this is disconcerting. This is exactly what scares off investors. What's your estimate? Cleanup costs, delays in production. This could easily make an impact. To the best of my knowledge, there's no significant impact. Like I said. As I also said, this is being taken care... Do you have an estimate of the damage? Can you guarantee we'll have all assets operational at full capacity? This is a recent development. I don't have an accurate estimate as of right now. Again, we're working to resolve this issue as soon as possible. So you acknowledge it as a real issue. I'm not... Do I have to remind you that we've signed huge contracts banking on this operation? On top of that, I need to talk to the investors. They're going to find out about these things, and when they do, it better not look like we've tried to sweep something under the rug. I hope you realize that by bullshitting me, you're not doing yourself any favors. You and I need to be on the exact same page here. You need to be on the ball. We need to know exactly what is happening, well ahead of anyone else. I can't go to those meetings and get caught unaware. You understand? Of course, that's why I'm here. Look, I can set up a... We will deal with this right now, and you better start earning your keep, so get up to speed with your goddamn operation. I'll be back in 90 minutes, and I want to see a game plan. You need to make some calls? Call some of your people? Then do it, and show me something when I get back. And so, more people will be thrown into war and killed, so that we can save some of these people's money. KMC Outpost, Omerta City. These damned walls. Every time I look, they move in a little tighter. I was getting real tired of this jerking around. The enemy's out there. Let's just get him. No, you ass. Everything's going according to my grand design. It has begun. We hold position here and wait for glorious battle. Grand design, you says? I says cockamamie baloney. Our boys is out there getting tore up. The enemy's busting through all in strong points, and you want to just sit in here on our damn bum cheeks. I thought guess that you posed to be a soldier. Why, it seemed to me you ain't nothing but a yellow-bellied chicken boy. You will back the sod off or face my immeasurable, unrelenting fury and wrath. You and your words are nothing to me. Ha ha ha. From where I'm standing, you're merely a tool. A useful idiot. This reminds me of YouTube comments. Ha ha! Got him! I will carry out my vision and exact retribution. And you, frankly, it's too late for you to become anything grander than your pathetic self. Laughable. But if, and only if, you and your dogs are of some use to me, I will grant you clemency. Mandated by the people, I wield supreme executive power on this world. I transcend the flimsy power structures, the despicable, ineffectual bureaucracies, the disgusting, feeble-minded ideologies of the arbitrary factions set out to consume one another. They're but frail, temporary constructs doomed to oblivion. That was weird. As for you, you sickening clod, you're but an ant, and you will bow down. So you, the worm that you are, need not concern yourself with strategy. Like a mutt, you will sit here watching and waiting. When the time is right, I will sick you at the invaders, and you will have your chance for blood. But dare disregard my words, you peasant, and I will unleash unspeakable horrors upon you. So this guy's like an actual lunatic anarchist. Batshit psycho. My thoughts exactly, dissouply. Alright, we've done it. Very nice. Okay, so let's go back to the menu, and I suppose chat a bit about this mission. I felt extremely overwhelmed on that map, and the only thing I can do, again, is just sort of half shut down and focus on one thing without letting all these, like, creeping little things to eat away at my brain. Because it wasn't something that was like, if you don't pay attention to everything, you'll lose right away. The only thing you really have to pay attention to is not losing your heroes, which is why I made the decision early on to say Drake and Trickster. You two are the most vulnerable. You are staying out of everything for the rest of this map. I will never bring you in unless I absolutely have to. I like that time when I used Drake for defense, and then we ended up reloading anyway and avoiding that. It seems like the enemy has 2 or 3 avenues to get into either base, so that's tricky as well, because you're working with very limited resources. So again, to list all the things here, there's a global timer, which honestly was not bad at all. It's only the beginning, because I don't know how long I realistically I mean, I know how long I have literally by the timer, but in terms of expectations, how long is it going to take to find the first thing and then the next thing? Like, how tight is the timer? You can't know going into a map at the beginning. So there's a global timer. That adds a little bit of stress by itself, only because, again, if you're unfamiliar with the map, you don't know how long you're expected to take by the creator and how tight the timer is going to be. Didn't end up being that tight, but still, again, it's like when you don't know that you have a little added stress there. Apparently, the Vespene geysers blow up and do damage. Didn't really have a huge effect, but again, it's one of those things where before one of them blows up, you got a little added stress because you're like, do I really need to be paying attention to this? How bad's it going to be? I don't know. So you got that on your mind. Suddenly, a new faction shows up. Awesome. I'm really excited to be able to build KMC units. Oh, wait, but I also have to make sure that the TRS doesn't die because 2 of them got put in a really weird spot. And if I try to just move them somewhere, they're going to get killed by a siege tank. And then also the TRS just being there at all. Again, I feel like all they did was kind of take away from my ability to enjoy this map, because I really would have rather the map would have been, okay, you have 2 factions, you got to push through the 2 canyons, but one of the factions is the KMC. Cool. Or stolen KMC vehicles. Awesome. I'm all for that. And I just think the amount of heroes that I had to babysit, and then having to think about the global timer and having to think about the Vespene, like, I think the global timer could be removed. It could be there or not there. The map would be exactly the same, and I've played it exactly the same. And same with the TRS. I guess the idea is, if I had to guess, and I don't want to put words in Jones's mouth, but if I had to guess, the whole idea is it doesn't hurt to give them to the player, because then they can choose to use them or not use them, and I chose not to use them for the most part. I would say it does detract from the mission, though, because you have to babysit them to ensure you don't accidentally lose one of them, even though they have a second chance. I understand that, but you got them, Corona, and the medic hero, Raquel. I just don't... I don't know. I just think that that's... Again, if I have to babysit a unit to make sure I don't instantly lose, I would rather they just weren't there at all. I love the TRS. Don't get me wrong. I love missions with the TRS. They're very creative. But when you add them in onto a map where you already have 2 factions that don't share income streams, they don't share upgrades, and have they're 2 entirely separate mechanical factions as well. You had 2 entirely separate sets of factory units that could be built. A global timer, exploding refineries. It's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to just think about all of that stuff. And by, once we got halfway through the map, I realized, all right, what do I really need to worry about and what do I not? And what it comes down to is all I really needed to worry about was make sure my heroes didn't die because I was focused on something else. And once I was able to kind of settle into that, I liked being able to control both bases and be able to build the KMC vehicles and figure out which path had the least resistance to find the next pump. That was all well and good. But again, I think that this map doesn't need to be nearly as complex as it is, because it felt like my brain was totally flooded the whole time. Anyway, I've talked about that enough. I wanted to wait till the end. The whole mission, I just wanted to just shout like, this is too much! But I kept my cool, I made it through, and it all worked out. So I guess what it comes down to is don't panic, even if you feel overwhelmed. But I will say, in just terms of the map design, it could be simplified. Not much, just a little. And I think that players, when they open the map, won't think like, oh god, this, because that's what I thought when we got access to the TRS and another faction was, oh crap. It doesn't have to be that way. Anyway, in terms of the story, interesting that, it's all this. I think the whole theme here is a pointless war, pointless death, pointless destruction for the sake of, we want to keep our investors happy. It's just ridiculous. And this is very topical to real life, of course. But separately, I think that the wrench in the plans is that this guy, I forget his name, but the KMC Anarchist, he seems sneaky and talented, and he's going to make this much worse than the Confederates wanted to be. They thought it would be like a real quick boom, boom. The businessmen thought, all right, get the mercenaries in there just to justify the conflict, to get the KMC to commit. But once they're there, it's going to be a very quick cleanup. We can reclaim the mining contracts and move on. But I think that this guy is going to just drag this into terrible guerrilla warfare, because he is a true ideologue in terms of anarchy, at least. And so they don't really know what's coming. He managed to sabotage the Vespene pipelines, and he killed all of Bravo Company and the prisoners. So I think that was all his doing. And again, the mercenaries are just useful idiots at this point. Or I guess they're just mercenaries. They're getting paid. The KMC, I think, are the useful idiots. Anyway, that's kind of my little roundup. Hope you enjoyed this mission. I did for the most part. I've already talked about that a bunch. And hopefully my explanation was helpful for map designers. just for anybody who might be creating stuff in the future, stuff like this. But one thing I will say at the end of the day is I wish this series got more attention. I think I got to try to like post some stuff in my community tab or something, because I think Quagmire is really up there in terms of awesomeness, StarCraft 2 wise, with like Odyssey, for example. The amount of effort, like with the cutscenes, the narrative is really interesting and it's really well put together. I really like how each character clearly has their own little personalities just with the way their dialogue is written. And I think that the TRS, the differences that are then added to the macro in order to like have to reload certain units and stuff like that is extremely well done, and I'm really enjoying my time with it. So it's just little things here or there, and again, hopefully I don't want to, because I spent a bunch of time talking about what I didn't like about this map, to detract from the fact that I think this campaign is incredible. It's very polished and really well done and introduces some really interesting stuff. So I think because the maps are really long, and also it's, you know, the visibility on the maps is really low, so it's probably hard to see on YouTube at a lot of the times. Might push people away from watching the whole videos, but I really hope people will pick this up and try it, because it's really, really interesting. All right, see you next time, everybody. Bye now.